In this video, I want to talk about scam immigration companies operating in Singapore. These are companies that collect your money and then completely disappear without delivering any real service. I'll also discuss the unbelievably low-priced offers being advertised, like PR services for just 888 Singapore dollars. These offers may sound appealing, but there's a lot you need to understand before getting involved. This video is important if you are considering such low-cost immigration service offers, so do watch till end. When you're searching for a service provider to help with your PR or citizenship application, it's natural to start with Google search. Here are some examples of real advertisements currently running. One company offers PR services starting from $500. Another promotes full PR filing for $888. A third company promises unlimited reapplications until approval. And a fourth one says you only pay if your PR is approved. At first glance, these offers sound very attractive. Low prices, unlimited attempts, no payment unless successful. It's easy to be tempted. But there are some critical facts behind these ads that you need to understand. Here's what most people don't realize. Almost every company in this sector generates business through Google advertising, and getting a single paying customer through those ads is expensive. On average, a company needs to spend between $500 and $1,000 in ad costs to get just one paid customer. If the company has a strong online presence with YouTube videos or useful articles, their cost may be closer to $500. But if they are new and only have a simple website, the cost is usually closer to $1,000. That's because these companies are generally perceived as less trustworthy, largely due to their minimal online presence. Let's take a middle figure, say $750 per customer. Now, consider a company selling PR services for $888. After spending $750 to acquire a customer, they're left with only $138 in revenue. Even if they somehow get 100 customers, their total revenue is only $13,800. Given the work and time immigration services demand, this is simply not sustainable. I mean, we don't need to be a rocket scientist to realize this. But let's go ahead and understand more about these companies. So, where do these companies come from? Who own them? And what happens to them next? Often, it's someone in Singapore, a PR or citizen, who thinks immigration services are easy to offer and can generate quick profits. Maybe they lost a job or just want to start a small business. They rent a service office, launch a basic website, and start advertising. Initially, it feels like things are going well. They get some inquiries and a few customers. But very quickly, within 2 to 3 months, sometimes a little more, they realize they aren't making any money. Eventually, their capital runs out. The business closes. The service office lease is canceled, and their contact number, usually just a mobile phone, is abandoned. What happens to their customers? If you're lucky, you might have received some basic service the first time. But if you signed up for something like unlimited filings, chances are you won't get any further support. And even if the company is still operating, service quality is usually poor. That's because only 1 or 2 people are doing everything: sales, admin, documentation, and follow-up. Now let's go a step further. Some companies in this industry are not just failing, they are intentionally scamming people. These companies have no actual team, no process, and no delivery system. Their business model is simple. They aggressively sell cheap packages, collect as much money as they can in a short period, and then disappear. A few months later, they reappear under a new name and do it all over again. This is not failing business. It's a deliberate fraud. If you engage with one of these companies, frustration is almost guaranteed. You may end up waiting 5, 6, even 7 months with no real progress. Then the company vanishes. At that point, you've lost your money and your time. You're no longer focused on your PR or citizenship application. You're now trying to chase the company down. Some people go to small claims court, but getting your money back is very difficult. Most of these companies don't have any real assets or structure, so there's little to recover. Now, the important question: how can you identify which companies are risky and should be avoided? There are some clear warning signs. First, they have almost no online presence. Just a simple one-page or two-page website with no real content. No YouTube channel, no knowledge articles, no client success stories. You can't find any information about the promoters, team members, or staff associated with the company. Second, their main contact is a mobile number. Mobile numbers are easy to discard, and that's exactly what these companies do when they vanish. Third, they operate out of service offices. These are shared office spaces that look professional but are rented by the hour or day. There is no permanent setup and no real team working there. And fourth, they're always eager to meet you at your home, in a coffee shop, or somewhere nearby. That's usually because they don't have a real office of their own. You can also check the UN number of the company. If it is recently registered, then that might be a warning sign. So here's the bottom line. Be careful. If you notice the signs we just talked about, stay away. It's not about saving $1,000. It's about getting real value for your money. You want a company that submits a strong, timely application, giving you the best chance of success. Avoid shortcuts and flashy promises. Choose a service that's real, reliable, and committed to your long-term result. Thank you for watching. Visit our website or reach out to us for a consultation. We're here to help you succeed in your Singapore immigration journey.